Hello Pisces, welcome back. This is your love reading for the month of September. Keep in mind these energies are fluid, so one side may connect more with you than the other, so flip the roles as you see fit. Also, keep in mind that this reading is general and it may not resonate for all of you, so if it doesn't, or even if it does, do check your other placements so that you can get a full picture of what is coming in for you for this month, okay? Alrighty, so much ash. I always say this, but I guess I should change this because it's clearly white, whatever. Anyway, all right, Pisces, let's get started. All right, so what do we have for Pisces and love coming up for them for the remainder of this month? What's going on for Pisces in September? Okay, three cards. So we have free yourself in reverse, but it came out in reverse. I don't really read these in reverse, but here we are. Give me one more card, please. And you deserve love. You are lovable. I'm automatically getting that there's something that you're kind of still holding on to because you're, not that you're afraid to be alone, because I feel like you're someone who does take breaks in between connections, but it's almost like when you connect with someone, you get so, like, attached to the point where it's like you don't want to go through the process of, like, damn, well, am I going to find someone if this one didn't work? You know, trust very soon. Healing family issues. Okay, this, I have to keep shuffling because 3 came up, but that just kind of adds to the story. It's almost like you're afraid that the person is not going to, like, if this person doesn't work, then who would work then? Because it's like, I barely like people, you know? So it's like, if this person isn't it, then who's it going to be? Look at that. Release your ex at the bottom of the deck and separation. So, yeah, I'm getting very strongly this storyline of you needing to let go of someone or someone having some sort of hold on you. I'm not sure yet, but let's figure it out together, shall we? All right, let's see. Universe, spirits, angels. What do we have for Pisces, please? Give me 6 cards for Pisces. 6 cards for Pisces and the person that is currently on their mind that they're connecting with, that is connecting with them. Oh, okay. 7 of Swords is your overall, ooh, and the reverse, your overall energy. Interesting. All right, can I get 2 more shuffles, please? Somebody's telling me to take this first card, so I will. 10 of Cups in the reverse. Okay, the 4 of Swords popping out, but put it back in. All right, there we go. All right, so we have 7 of Swords, 10 of Cups in the reverse, the King of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, King of Wands. Wow. Okay, and the 10 of Wands. Bottom of the deck, 8 of Swords. Pisces, what are you going through right now? My goodness. I'm not judging you. I just want you to, like, feel good, okay? Because I feel like this is, like, some really heavy energy here. Overall energy we have is the 7 of Swords in the reverse for your connection. So you feel like there were a lot of secrets, things that, like, I'm getting that there were some things that were revealed to you or that became obvious to you, rather. I don't know that this person actually told you anything, but there were just some things about the connection that became pretty obvious to you that you were disappointed in. The next card we have is the 10 of Cups in the reverse. This is for what happened in the recent past. So for some of you, immediately what came to mind is just like a disappointment in a fantasy not coming to life. So it's like having to accept that something isn't what you thought it would be because you thought this would, you know, be like a stable situation. You thought this person was offering you something real. And then I feel like this is kind of like this energy of like, wow, so you're not who I thought you were, is what I just got. And then I also got for a small portion of you that you found out that someone had a family, or it became obvious to you that they were still tied to someone that they may have a family with or a child with. And then for how you see your person, you see them as a King of Swords here. You see them as someone who's very much logical, brave, courageous, but also keeps their emotions hidden, but is very much in this like thinking state often. Like you feel like this person is like always trying to read you or basing things off of like what they think you're going to do, like what they think about things versus how they feel about them. There was a message I got randomly Yeah, you also feel like this person is with that motorcycle or whatever that was just rode by. You feel like this person's always like doing drive-bys with you. Like you can't really get them to sit in one place. I just got in my head, for some of you. But what I was going to say is there was this message I got just randomly in my head. It was almost like a revelation for myself as well, where we get in these connections sometimes and we wonder like, okay, how does this person see us? Does this person like us? Does this person think this or that about us? But the thing that came to my mind is instead of asking someone, well, what do you think about where this is going? Or how do you feel about me? Maybe ask them, how do I make you feel? That's a different question. And especially for someone who's a thinker, you have to get creative with how you ask them questions because they're going to make them super logical and not emotional. So it almost is like giving them permission to like think less and feel more. So this is someone who's just constantly in their head. And you with this Piscean energy, I think it might make them feel a little like, I just got the word, oh my God, I just left my head that fast. Almost like, not a shock, like tickled or something, but not like a tickle, like funny, but like a uncomfortable, like, oh, okay, stop doing that, like, kind of thing, because they're just so uncomfortable in their emotions, okay? So you don't see this person as super emotionally available here, but not like in a crude or toxic or abusive way, but more so like they just suppress their emotions. And then for how they see you as the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. So this is like something they're having a hard time letting go of. They see you as someone that they should continue to connect with or they don't want to see an ending with at this time. This is very similar to the Aquarius read I just did, by the way, because these two cards were in the exact same place. So you may want to take a look at that reading as well for more insight, okay? Even if you don't have Aquarius in your chart. All right. Then we have the King of Wands in the upright for your person. So, or not your person. Well, this could be your person, actually. Queen of Wands is definitely like that player type of energy. But what I'm getting here, this is your mutual energy. But what I'm getting with this more so is like, it's mutual that you both feel this way about the person. So it's almost like one person thinks one thing about the other, and the other person's like, you're right about me. I am who you think I am. That's what I got with this, which is a little bit different than what I said for Aquarius. But I feel like you see this person as someone who's like very attractive, gets a lot of attention, a little egotistical, very passion driven, but also kind of like a player. And this person is like, yeah, I am, with this card. So the mutual energy is that this person's not ready for commitment and they know you know it. Ooh, I never read that card that way. That stings. And I can see now why you have this Eight of Swords a little bit here. Like you're a little anxious about this. You feel stuck. Like I said, the Free Yourself card was the first card that came out and it was in reverse. Free yourself, Pisces. And that's what this card is talking about. This is what's coming with both of you. Like, what's happening up next in your connection in the month of September. I see you releasing the burden of this connection. And I see this person giving you your space possibly to do so. Because I gather that before, especially with this Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, and then being sort of in this King of Swords energy and you feeling like there was a lot of mind games possibly, this person did a good job of keeping you stuck in the cycle. So they see you as, not getting away from them with this Wheel of Fortune next to this King of Swords, but you're like, I gotta go. I just got that song, I gotta go, I gotta wean myself off of you, cause I never gave myself to another the way I gave it to you. Don't even recognize who was song. Oh, Rihanna and Justin Timberlake was in the video, I think. But Rehab is what it's called, I think. Yeah, like I'm stuck in a rehab and baby, you're my disease. I feel like you have to wean yourself off of this person. That's what it's looking like. Okay. All right, let me get some cards for this. What's going on with the Seven of Swords, please? Tell me what's going on with the Seven of Swords. Let me cut this back so this I need to. Whoa, okay, that's a lot. Flip these around a little bit. All right. What's going on with the Seven of Swords, please? For Pisces. Okay. Let's see. We have, wow. Yeah. So it's almost like, I feel like you found out, like I feel like you walked away from this person and then after the fact you got more information or things became even more clear to you about who this person is or based in how they were showing up in the connection. You got more clarity as to why they were showing up, how they were showing up. And so it's like there's something you're telling yourself like, okay, I'm gonna be fine, it's cool, but really like you feel really disappointed by how things played out, plain and simple. And it's almost like, wow, with these two cards, this person definitely wants to talk to you. Wow. They want to message you, but they're holding back with this Page of Swords and this Hanged Man in the reverse. It's like they want to come out of this. Yeah, wow, this is them making a choice to leave their comfort zone. Wow, they want to come out of this conflict with you. They feel defeated themselves. Yet, oh, this person wants to come towards you, Pisces. Bad, 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 bad. I just got in my head that they put up a front like their life is so great without you. Ooh, the World in the reverse, clarifying the Ten of Cups. I didn't even get a chance to ask for it. It just came out. Yeah, it's like, wow, Ace of Cups in the reverse here. So somebody withdrew their love. But as I was trying to say, this person is like, they pretend that their life is all great and, you know, butterflies and rainbows. But really, like, they're just hiding how they feel. Like, they just kind of avoidant in a way. Like, they avoid their feelings. The World card in the reverse with the Ten of Cups here in the reverse is telling me that somebody here doesn't want. This is the recent past. So it's like, it was hard to walk away from this connection for you. From what I'm seeing, you had to withdraw emotionally. But also with this World card in the reverse, it was almost like this person was resisting change for themselves. Like they didn't want to do things differently than they used to. I think I said this in Aquarius's read that their person, which I think is similar to your person, just like didn't know how to be in a commitment, really. Okay. Yeah, but again, here we go with this story. They want to message you. They want to talk. Two of Wands. Two of Wands. Five of Swords. Yeah, Knight of Wands. Three of Pentacles. So they knew that they weren't showing up. Yeah, they knew they weren't showing up properly in the connection with you. They knew they were not. But they also understand why you walked away, which is why I said I feel like they're just going to let you like give yourself that time to heal because they know they did too much. Tell me more. Okay. Wow. King of Swords with the Wheel of Fortune. So honestly, I'm just going to keep it funky with you, Pisces. You see this person's the King of Swords in the reverse, but you also want them to change their mind about how they're showing up for you. You want them to make that choice to be with you and to show their emotions. Wow. Yeah, it's almost like a part of you is trying to decide if this is something. Wow, King of Wands. Yeah, it's almost like I was just about to say, you're trying to decide if this person is someone you should be waiting for. With this King of Wands here, because you're like, is this person always gonna like be like this, or are they going to like choose me as well? You know? Wow, somebody's looking to manifest this. I think some of you might not admit it, but you're wanting to manifest this person back into your life. And with this Fool card, you want to take a leap of faith. Wow, there goes the Seven of Swords again. It's like, I think I'm getting that you understand this person also. This is, especially with this clarifying this King of, oh wow, okay, now it's making sense. With this clarifying this King of Swords, it's like you've been taking all the time to think about this. And I feel like you understand this person. It's like the more time that you allow to go by, the more you start to see more things. Like like I said, the Seven of Swords, it doesn't have to necessarily be a bad thing. And like I said, it's like you were disappointed in how things turned out, but it's like you're not allowing this pain to take hold of you fully take hold of you. because you actually understand this person and why. Excuse me, I just got like really sleepy. I don't know where that came from. Anyway, maybe you guys are sick and tired of this shit. No, I'm kidding. But it's almost like you understand this person and like why they are how they are. So with this card here, or these cards coming out how they are, it's like you want an opportunity to be there for this person is what I'm getting, which is interesting. It's actually kind of sweet, but also like, you know, risky in a way, because, you know, sometimes like you wait for people and then they end up not being what you hoped either. So it just kind of can make it worse. And the clarifying of the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, you have the Nine of Wands in the reverse, and I feel like this is the same card that clarified it for the Aquarius read. I'm not sure though, but I feel like I know it came out as a clarifier. Oh, I'm so sorry for yawning in your read, Pisces. I don't even know why that's happening because I'm not tired. It's so weird. Well, I feel tired a little bit now, but I was not just a second ago. Whatever. Not whatever to you, but just, yeah, work with me. I'm just a messenger here. Don't take it personal. At least try not to. Okay, back to the reading. Nine of Wands in the reverse. It's like this person is not looking to, like, I feel like this is someone who wants to be vulnerable with you, but is also afraid to be at the same time with it being in reverse. Because it's like a need for someone to be vulnerable. This is what they want to do, but they're afraid. But it's like they're stuck in that space of like, well, if I go back to Pisces, I'm going to have to really be ready, or he's really going to be pissed with me if I come back playing these same stupid games again. So I guess like, it's like they're trying to decide if they should or if they shouldn't come back. That's kind of like the energy that they're in, because they know they need to grow up, but they also don't want to miss an opportunity with you either. And I'm getting for some of you, this is hard because you're a Pisces, you're intuitive, you know. That's why this energy is coming out, you know. Pisces are the most understanding and forgiving signs in the zodiac, I feel, not because you're pushovers, but because you just fucking get it. Like, you get people, you understand where they're coming from. So it's like hard for you to hold a grudge against anyone, not because you're just this big old like dummy. You're not. But it's like you see things in such an extraordinary and loving way that like there's not one person on this earth that you could not love if you knew their story. You get what I'm saying? So it's like you're that type of person. So because of that, you're honestly, I mean, you'd be great for a lot of people, but this person, because you want them, which is, I'm just going to put it out there, you want them. It's like, you know, if this person were to choose you, that they'd be making one of the best decisions of their life, because you would be so good for them, because you have that energy, because this person has such a complicated existence. You are one of the few people on this earth that would understand them, but they don't know better yet. They're still getting there. Okay, especially with this King of Wands energy. Look at that, 10 of Pentacles. They see you as 10 of Pentacles, but they know they hurt you. They don't want to hurt you. And they also could have a third-party situation. And I don't say that every time I see a 3, even though it compels you to. But the reason why I say that is because I feel like whenever I see the 3 of Swords, it's because there was other people involved too. So it's like some heartbreaking, like, actually, I take that back. Not so much I take it back. I do see that, but usually when it's in reverse. But because this is upright, I almost get like, yes, what I said, but it's like an illusion. Like, you feel like there was somebody else, and it really wasn't somebody else. It's more that it's just because this person was so like focused on other things, you just felt like, well, shit, what could it have been then if it wasn't another person? You know what I mean? But you know, there's something to that. Like, sometimes we just assume the worst. And for a lot of us, the worst case scenario is that there's another person involved. In my life at this stage, personally, that's not the worst case scenario. I mean, I think it doesn't help anything, but trust me, there are worse things that could happen than a person cheating on you, okay? But because we live in this codependent, possessive-ass society, it's easy for us to think of that as the worst possible thing. But I'm getting that, like, This is someone who's like really, really independent, especially with this King of Swords energy. And this King of Wands energy. And so it's almost like you are having a hard time believing that this person is not choosing you for themselves. Because it's like, who just chooses himself over me? And it's like, no, choose yourself over them. How about that? And that's why this is saying free yourself. Okay? It's because, yeah, this person sees you as a 10 of Pentacles. And then there's a 9 of Cups after that. There's a chance, I'm telling you, for this person to want to come back. But I could see there was an ending. And I believe it's one of those things where an ending had to have happened first. So now we have the King of Cups popping out. And the 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. And the Hierophant. So it's almost like, yeah, now the 6 of Cups behind that. So what I'm getting again is like this separation that needed to take place in order for things to move forward. Which can sound counterproductive and ass backwards for some. But it's, you know, it's just necessary sometimes. Especially with this Wheel of Fortune here. Tell me more about the King of Wands, please, for Pisces. Whoa. Okay, we got quite a few cards that just popped out. I'm going to look at them because of how they flow out. Okay, in the mutual energy, we have 6 of Wands in the reverse popping out. The King of Knight of Swords, King of Pentacles, and the 10 of Swords. I'm going to put these back. And I'm going to reshuffle because there was too many messages at one time for me to make sense of it. I could make sense of it. I mean, I was just going to say both of you guys want to start this over, but there's all this back and forth about, okay, well, am I good enough with this King of Pentacles in the reverse? Am I ready for this? It's like this back and forth energy, but I want something specific. Okay, 5 of Wands. So, in the mutual energy, both of y'all feel like this is drama. And it's too much back and forth, kind of was going along with what I was just saying. Queen of Swords, okay, yeah. Okay, now the same cards are coming out for the same story. A lot of different options, wanting to choose, wanting to drop the burden. Yeah, so there's just a lot of confusion, and y'all just need to, like, take a chill pill is really what I just got. Both of you guys are confused about this connection. 6 of Swords and the, yeah. So in the outcome in the immediate future, I do see you walking away, releasing the burden and going towards your happiness elsewhere, which is a good thing. Free yourself. You deserve love. And then separation, it checks out completely. And at the back of this, what did it say? Release your ex. I mean, it doesn't get any more clearer than that. We have the Lover's card at the bottom of the deck, as well as the 5 of Pentacles and the Hermit card. So once again, I do feel like this is a strong soul connection, but I do think that like a lot of you are wanting to go towards your wish fulfillment for yourself, and create that. I just saw the 5 of Cups as well. So there is, you know, a little bit of a grief process. I do feel like your person does feel guilty a little bit about how things came about. I do see them wanting to make things right with you, but I feel like there needs to be not that I feel like there needs to be time, because my personal feelings are not involved in this. But the message is that based on the way these cards are coming out, that there's a need for a separation before you two can reconcile fully, because both of you need time to really process this and to grow from it. Okay? So now I'm going to get 3 additional cards for Pisces in this connection. Please, Spirit, give me 3 cards of advice for Pisces regarding this connection and the person that they're currently thinking about and dealing with. I'm going to take this card, Clock. Need time, takes time, and time cycles slow. Time to heal, progress. Heart with the Key, the Runner, Addiction, Seduction, the Phoenix, and Separation. I'm going to take those 2 because those are the ones that popped out first. Love, unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion. So, yeah, there's a need for you to go within to sort of, well, not sort of, really love on yourself. Here, the Separation card came out. Sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of the future. So, yeah, this unsure of the future goes right along with these 2 Wheels of Fortune that came out for you or your person. You know, it's just like they're afraid. It's like they don't want to lose you, but they also don't know if they have what it takes to keep you. That's really what it is. And that story just seems to be so redundant these days. But then I see the Phoenix. New phase, rekindle, renew, transform, growth, changed mind. So like I said, I mean, I feel like it's confirming what I just said, which is a need for separation here in order for you two to come back. There is a chance for reconciliation, you all, but you have to like allow things to play out how they're meant to play out. Trying to force the connection, which I don't feel like you're trying to do at all, but just in case you were thinking about it, The advice based on these cards is to just let things fizzle out for a bit, and then, you know, if there's an opportunity for you to come together again, then you will. Okay, let's see, one more shuffle, please. All right, the energy is gaining momentum. Yeah, I mean, it's true. Whatever you've been manifesting, like, you let it go, like the moon phases do, right? The moon, it clears, you know, and then it builds up again. You know what I mean? It waxes and then it wanes, and it waxes and then it wanes. Okay, and right now the moon is waxing here. So that means that what you have been manifesting is building. So it sounds, well, seems like, from what I can see, that you let this person go. And this card is to remind you that it's not in vain. You didn't just let this person go for no good reason. It's not just about whether or not this person will come back. That's not the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. What is, though, is yourself. Because either way, you're going to win with this card, okay? By having this energy of knowing that, you know, what I releases me, and what's for me comes toward me. So if something doesn't work out with you and a person, it doesn't mean that that's it for you. It just means that your person is someone else. But your person has to be you first and foremost, and that's who you, where you attract from, a place of abundance, a place of fullness, of self-fulfillment, okay? Being full of yourself. That's when you attract someone who is like you and standing in that same magic, okay? So keep that in mind. That's what the advice is from Spirit. At the bottom of the deck, we have your dreams need a practical plan. So I'm feeling like with this is saying that you really need to focus on yourself. And I know people get frustrated hearing that. I know I used to get frustrated hearing that. People will say, I mean, I know you're upset about your breakup or whatever, but like, just focus on yourself. And it's like, what do you mean focus on myself? I always focus on myself, right? It sounds simple, but when you are someone who's used to building relationships from a place of lack, a lot of times you're looking to build your identity through another person. So you may throw away your self-interest or the things that you care about, your hobbies, your desires, the things you're passionate about. You may not focus on them in the way that you should be. But the thing is, if you want a healthy connection, it's best to seek that by seeking yourself first and going within and building on that confidence and independence. And then you'll attract another independent person and be able to share in an interdependent experience versus a codependent one, which has you feeling like that cat and mouse crap and feeling all left out in the cold and not getting any peace, okay? You deserve peace, Pisces. You deserve love, okay? Keep that in mind. All right. Let's get one more message card to close out the reading, please, for Pisces. Whoa. Okay. Oh, okay. So we had two cards just fly out, so I'm going to take them. 1 second. Wow. Okay. Twin flames, your passion ignites. So it's possible you could be dealing with a twin flame situation here. And then the next card, it says, beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in another are qualities you both possess equally. The qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. So that goes back to what I was just saying. You have to go within and be that person that you want to share love with, because that person is going to come towards you. That people only show up how you show up for yourself. So you didn't like how this person showed up? Well, you showed them how to treat you. Whether or not they're going to put that to action or they're going to take that information and do something with it and then put it into action is up to them and their free will. But it's not a reflection of who you are should they decide not to. And I feel very strongly about that message for you, because I feel like a lot of you are taking this personal, which is why if I felt it on my heart to say to you earlier, don't take it personal, okay? Not just because I'm reading and yawning or whatever, because I want you to know that has nothing to do with you. Me not being interested in your reading is nothing to do with me yawning. I'm not yawning because I'm not interested in your reading. I'm actually very interested in your reading, but I'm also, like, I guess, sleepy, which has nothing to do with you, is my point. So very similar energy to your relationship. So I feel like this card is reminding you not to take anything personal, and just remember that, like, judge and then be judged. So if you're pointing at a person and saying this person is this and they're not doing that, well, they're only reflecting the energy that you're putting out based on what you allow. So again, if you send this person back to the streets because you feel like they're not showing up how you want them to, then if they don't return to you, then they're not for you, and just leave it at that, versus taking it all personal and feeling like somebody's, you know, not appreciating you. Who cares what they appreciate? Because you appreciate you, okay? So I'm going to stop there before I go deep down this rabbit hole. But just please, just feel empowered, Pisces, okay? And that's going to be your reading for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do like, share, and subscribe. Also, do check your other placements and my other videos if you want to get a full picture of what may be coming towards you in September. And I hope to see you in the next video, Pisces. Until then.